Hello and welcome back to my Alexa Skills series. This is Mike from the UXDev Summit, and today we are going to take a look at what makes a great skill. The answer to this question is surprisingly simple. Great skills are useful and they're engaging. So some of the characteristics of a great skill are the fact that they're memorable, reliable, they're direct, easy, and of course, exciting. They surprise you. So what do we mean when we say all of this? Well, let's take a closer look to have a better understanding. A great skill is something memorable, so you really want to give it a simple, intuitive, and recallable name. So that means really it should feel like a natural part of a conversation, something that flows freely. What do we mean by that? Well, let's take a closer look. Alexa, enable sleep sounds.
Here's a skill, sleep and relaxation sounds, created by Voice Apps, LLC. Welcome to Sleep Sounds. To play a sound, just say play, and then the name of the sound you wish to play. You can say play thunderstorm, or play rain, or play ocean. For a full list of sounds, say list sounds.
Alexa, ask sleep sounds to play rain. So let's try it one more time for good measure. Alexa, ask sleep sounds to play rain. Reviewing the complete command, we see we have a wake word, we have a launch, and the invocation name. The invocation name is really what we're talking about when we're saying make a memorable, intuitive name. That's simply what lets her know that she needs to make a selection within a particular program. In this case, the invocation name is Sleep Sounds. Finally, we complete the command with an utterance, which is a way for us to indicate what exactly it is that we're requesting. So when we say, Alexa, ask Sleep Sounds to play rain, she knows specifically we want a sound, and that sound is rain. We also know that the sound that is going to be played is from the Sleep Sounds invocation name. It's a way for her to associate a program with a command. The next characteristic of a great skill is reliability. So you want to consider developing solutions that make them dependable as it gains users and maintains more intricate content. So as your skill grows in complexity, you should keep in mind performance, scalability, and maintainability so that we don't have to be concerned with things like the performance. If the skill takes too long, doesn't respond within an amount of time, it may confuse the user. If it doesn't scale well, you may have outages, and then there could be tons and tons of issues. So fortunately, AWS provides us a set of services that can help us address these concerns, and namely, they are Amazon CloudFront, which is a CDN provider from Amazon, which can be used to cache your dynamic content because typically dynamic content takes longer to render or respond to. Next also is DynamoDB, which is a NoSQL database that can be used to persist information between sessions. So for example, if you have a conversation and then you revisit that skill and you want to pick up that conversation, Amazon DynamoDB is a way that we could potentially persist the information from the first dialogue to the second. And finally, Amazon Quick Sites, which will give you analytical breakdown and insights so you can see what's going on. And that they actually integrates with Redshift. Great skills provide just the right amount of information. Too much information will definitely confuse your user, as well as too little information will leave them wondering what exactly they're supposed to say or act on. So there's definitely a balance between the two. Another thing to keep in mind is your skill. You always want the interaction to remember and learn from your previous conversations so that those conversations will be much more natural. If you think about this in real life, interacting with other people, your first conversation tends to be very different than your 10th. So one of the things that you should keep in mind is learning from that engagement and understanding and studying it and being able to apply it to future conversations. Another thing as well, you want to aim for concise responses. You want your information to be returned quickly and simply and matter-of-factly. That should be the goal. And a good test for this is the one breath test. So make sure that you're expressing your thoughts clearly and straightforward in a manner so that the person who's engaging with your skill understands the next step, the fact that's been presented, or where to take the conversation from there. To find out more about Alexa or other related topics, subscribe, like, and share to your YouTube channel, or sign up directly to find out about upcoming face-to-face events that we'll be having with workshops at UXDSummit.com. Thanks for checking in, and I'll see you next time.